know who needs to hear this message this morning, but I know you're watching. I know you're watching because I know that you have two words. You have two words ingrained in your DNA and in your brain that I want to talk about this morning. Because those two words are holding you back from some of the most amazing opportunities that are before you, but they're so ingrained right now in you. I think they're holding you back from even everyday activities and tasks. Yes, this is we're counting down the top 50 career tips. This is number 45, and look, I think this is probably one of the most important career tips I'm going to share. Because those two words that are holding you back is why me. Now, you may say, I don't say that. For some of you, you do, and you don't even realize it. Why me is so ingrained in you that you question yourself even in the simplest of circumstances. You question yourself about why would somebody choose you? Why should you apply? Why does anybody care? And the why continues. And it's always why me? No one's going to choose me. No one cares. And you talk yourself out of doing the simplest things because you're so ingrained. You have why me so ingrained in you. And so this morning, and I know it, I hear it from you. You guys reach out to me after these videos. You send me messages on LinkedIn or YouTube, or you reach out privately. And even in the most casual conversations, I hear the why me. Sometimes you say it directly to me. Why me? Why should I apply for that board position? You know what? I don't want to apply for that new job. Nobody's going to choose me. Why would they want me over anyone else? And the why me manifests itself in so many different ways. And that's why I know the person who needs to hear this morning, I know you need to hear this because the why me is holding you back. So let's talk about the power of choice and the power of mindset. Because you have a choice to make. Every single day when you wake up, you have a choice to make. And you guys have seen my video. I'll link to it below. But you've seen my video on negative self-talk, that you set your intention for the day the minute you open your eyes. And it's a blessing to open your eyes. But the mindset you have in the morning is exactly what's going to set the intention for the day. So if that's negative, then it's a negative intention. If it's positive thoughts, then it's a positive intention. And that's where the why me comes in. If why me is, if that thought process is so ingrained in you, then you're never going to take a chance. You're never going to trust that you're ready for the next opportunity. You're never going to trust yourself or believe in yourself to take the chances you need to take in your career and even in your personal life as well. So the power of choice is real because only you can make that choice. And trust me, when I'm talking to you on the phone, when you guys reach out to me, the folks in my coaching program, they know this because we tackle this. The very first thing we do in the program is we tackle knowing our value. Our value that has nothing to do with what other people think. Our value that has nothing to do with our job. Who are we and what do we have to offer? So for those of you in the coaching program who are watching this morning, we've already gotten over that mental hump of the why me. And you guys know you're now why not me kind of people. And that's the power of choice. The power of choice is you can choose to go from why me to a why not me attitude. Why not you? Why not you? You can talk yourself into saying you're not good enough, into you're not ready, into why would someone choose you. But I'm going to ask you to make a choice this morning. A choice to say why not me instead of why me. It's a simple word choice, but the power of saying why not me to yourself, the power of that choice is absolutely profound. Now, after the power of choice comes your mindset, and actually the mindset's probably first. And you heard me share the mindset formula here before, and I'm going to share it again this morning. So if you have a pen and paper, write this down. The mindset formula that I so strongly believe in, that I've talked to you before, that I teach and coach, is this. Self-belief controls your feelings. Feelings control your thoughts. Thoughts control your actions. Let me say that one more time. Self-belief controls thoughts. Self-belief controls feelings. Feelings control thoughts. Thoughts control actions. The first piece of that is the choice piece of that, your self-belief. Turning why me into why not me is a mindset choice, but it's a choice that only you can make. And listen, this morning I'm here to tell you, if you don't have somebody in your life, personally or professionally, who's telling you that you are absolutely worthy and you are good enough and they're cheering you on, you got the wrong people in your circle. If you want somebody to cheer you on, reach out to me. I'll be happy to be that person for you. I have that person in my life. My brother is that person for me. A couple of weeks ago, I had some decisions to make about how to really continue to serve you and this community that I'm building. And I had some choices to make. And I was agonizing over it. And I, called my brother. And if you've read my book, he's in the dedication section. Like, he is my rock, always has been, always will be. And I called him and I was like, look, I'm really struggling over these choices. And he said to me, what is wrong with you? And when he uses that tone of voice and those words, and I know, I've said something really ridiculous. And he said to me, he goes, what is wrong with you? Why are you creating false choices? You always figure it out. You'll figure this out. If you want to serve this community that you're building, do all of it. Don't create a false choice of this or that. Do all of it. And so I have that person in my corner who gives me the what is wrong with you pep talk and lecture. He knows it. He knows that's his lot in life. And what I'm saying to you is, if you need me to be that person for you, I will be that person for you, because so many of you reach out to me and you do. You ask for a phone call because you just need somebody to tell you that they're cheering you on, that they're in your corner, that you're worthy and you're good enough. And the why me is got to be why not me. And I just had a coaching call last night and we were working on a project for a client. And I said to her, man, you sell yourself short. You are freaking amazing. I got to help you see that, how amazing you are. And she beamed and smiled, but I'm constantly telling her, I can see it. I got to help you see that value in yourself. So this morning, as we talk about career tip number 45, turning why me into why not me and the power of choice and mindset, then please hear me when I say the choice is yours. And if you want me cheering you on, send me a message on LinkedIn or YouTube, or reach out on my website, however you want. I'm happy to have a phone call with you just to get to know you, but to be your cheerleader, to be in your corner, because we all need that person. We all have those moments of doubt. We all have those moments where we need somebody to say, why not you? Why not you? You're as good as the next person, perhaps even better. Why not you? So this morning, as you watch this video, maybe even watch it on replay. If you have to watch this video every single day, then watch it every single day. But set your intention in the morning that you're going to be a why not me kind of person. This is a why not me kind of day. Start with one simple affirmation in the morning and do it day by day. It's all about incremental progress, not perfection. Start day by day with today's a why not me kind of day. Whatever comes my way, my answer is going to be why not me? And you're going to take that chance and believe in yourself that you've been so afraid to do up until now. So let me encourage you to really put this into focus, really put this into practice. Truly, truly, truly take the opportunity to dwell on, are you a why me person? And the power and choice you have to turn your attitude into why not me. And this morning, we're counting down the top 50 career tips. This is career tip number 45, turning why me into why not me, the power of choice and mindset. And I hope that you continue to watch these videos, because you're going to see a link right here that's going to be to the next one in the countdown series. But the full countdown series is linked here as well. And I'm also going to link below to the self-talk video I mentioned just a few minutes ago, because it goes hand in hand with what we're talking about today. But don't forget to subscribe. You can click right here on my face to subscribe to my channel so that you're getting the entire top 50 countdown, guys. It's free career advice. Why would you not take advantage of this? I'm offering you my best career tips to help you succeed in your career journey, your professional journey. It's my pleasure to do that. Hope you'll subscribe so that you get all this content right in front of you, delivered to you twice a week as I go live every Monday and Thursday. And of course, I always ask you to join me in this journey. Join me on these lives and be here in the mornings. I can see there's a lot of comments coming in. I'm going to get to those in just a moment. But join me on Mondays and Thursdays. Let's tackle the mental blocks that you have in front of you, and let's make sure that we're getting you over the mental obstacle from being a why me person to a why not me type of person. Those of you who are here live this morning, thank you for being here. Listen, I continue to be humbled and grateful by the dialogue that we have during these lives on Mondays and Thursdays. I'm grateful for the folks who I know are watching. You don't comment, and that's cool, but I know you're watching because I can see the count, and I know many of you reach out to me after these lives are over. So I'm grateful for that dialogue and grateful for the trust you have in me to be able to guide you through your career with these tips every Monday and Thursday morning. So I am going to look at what's coming in. Look at what's coming in on the comments this morning. And wow, I see we have some awesome ones. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just going to make sure that I can pull these up on screen. I'm running my live stream through my phone this morning, through something called a stream deck that runs my live stream. So I'm running it through my phone this morning. So we're trying some things new here. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Chris Rivera says, well, let me bring that back up, Chris. If you talk yourself out of taking the action you know you should take, it is impossible to talk yourself into it. Oh, I love that. Is it possible to talk yourself into it if you give yourself enough time? Chris, I think the sort of underlying piece of the equation there of talking yourself into it is you got to give yourself some grace. You got to give yourself some grace. Yes. Short answer is yes. It is absolutely possible to talk yourself out of something. It's possible to talk yourself into something. Absolutely. And that's the mental mind shift, Chris, that I'm asking people to make this morning is talk yourself into being a why not me kind of person. You're, like I said, you're amazing, and I know you're amazing, and I'm happy to get on the phone and tell you how amazing you are. Even after a short conversation, I can always see your value more than you can. So to Chris's point, let's work on talking you into being a why not me kind of person. And Eileen, good morning. Eileen says you can do it. Why not you? Take that chance to entrust yourself in your career and your personal life. And Eileen's making a great point. Your mindset, the power of choice that you have, it's not limited to your personal life or your professional life. You bring your whole self to both parts of your life, whether it's personal or professional. The crossover, the mindset, whatever mindset you have, it's going to affect you personally and professionally. And Eileen's right about that. You absolutely need to trust yourself in your career and in your professional life. And I appreciate that Eileen has made that point. Ramona says, why not me? That's a great question. Ramona, it's a great question, but it's one of those where I just coached this last week in my program. Sometimes it's not remembering to say it. Sometimes the hardest, well, I'm sorry, let me back up. What I coached was it's not saying it, that's the hard part. It's remembering to say it. And I think that's exactly what you're touching on this morning. Is sometimes these kind of coaching and career advice pieces, you know them. The hard part is not remembering them. The hard part is saying them and giving power to them by saying them out loud. So I listen, if I can get an amen, anytime I can get an amen, I am all about it on a Thursday morning, Ramona. Thank you so much. We do. We all need someone to build us up from time to time. And I am so thankful that I have that person in my brother. But I'm so thankful, Ramona, that I now get the opportunity. I mean, it's a blessing for me to get the opportunity to now be that person for somebody else. That's why I was really agonizing a couple of weeks ago over the choices of how to continue to just bring all of this great content and advice to this community that we're building, is because I am so grateful for the opportunity to be able to walk on this journey with you. your professional journey with you. And sometimes it crosses over to your personal journey as well. But Ramona, you're right. We all need someone to build us up. And I love that. Judy says, good morning, Judy. You have to like yourself first. Cheerleaders like you are so important. Thank you. Judy, thank you for that. All of us need cheerleaders, right? We all need somebody in our corner. I've had that throughout my career, but as I encounter so many of you, you don't have that. You don't have that cheerleader. And so you're allowed to kind of be in self-pity and self-doubt, and there's no one to kind of bring you out of that. And I'm going to share a quote that someone said to me recently that I've got written down and it sticks with me. They said, and it was actually Megan Farrell who told me this, and hopefully, I don't know if Megan's watching this morning, but she said, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Think about that. When Judy's talking about cheerleaders, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. That just gives me goosebumps saying that right now. So, Judy, you're right. The cheerleaders, we need them. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And I'm going to do a whole video on that because that quote is so powerful to me that I'm going to tackle that in a future video series. Oh, I got to love this. This is huge. And Lauren also, amen. Listen, I got 2 amens this morning from Lauren and Ramona. I love that. And yeah, I'm probably being a little preachy this morning, but I get so energized about this topic because I know how important it is. And I know someone watching this video needs to hear this today. And so, yes, I love the amens and that I'm getting cheerleaders this morning because this topic, I truly, truly, truly just believe so strongly in it that I know I've touched on this before and wanted to bring it forward again. Hey, good morning, Alexandra. Do you have suggestions on affirmations to follow every morning outside of why not me? Alexandra, I have a lot of affirmations. If I could show you my phone, if I were not running my live stream on my phone, I would tell you, yeah, well, actually, let me see. We're going to take a chance here. If I end the live stream, it's because user error. Here's my affirmation. Can you see it? I didn't wake up to be mediocre today. And I got that from, you guys may remember the Peloton commercial a couple of years ago. And that was the controversial one about Christmas. And that was in it. And so every day I wake up and I challenge myself to be better today than I was yesterday. That I'm not going to be here and just say, you know what, that just doing enough, just the bare minimum of getting by in life is not enough for me. That I'm going to challenge myself every day that I didn't wake up to be mediocre. So that's my personal affirmation I look at every time I look at my phone. There are so many others I can share. Reach out to me privately. I'm happy to share those with you. I have a list. I have a list of them. But I think the positive affirmation that Alexandra is talking about is spot on. And that positive affirmation is the self-talk that's going to change your mindset from a why me person to a why not me person. And so I truly, truly come to you all this morning. And Alexandra, happy to share those. And thank you for asking that question. And I'm so grateful to everyone who's here this morning. So grateful for this conversation and these comments. And as you can see, this kind of universal here in the comments. Just take that chance and trust yourself. And there are cheerleaders here who are willing to support you as well. You see these folks in the comments here? Reach out to them if they can help you as well. We are in a community, some of us are together, and where we support each other and we build each other up every day. And the power of that community is absolutely phenomenal. And if you need to go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, then I'm happy to help. I'm happy to be part of your community that's going to celebrate you and that's going to help you make the power of the choice of your mindset from being a why me person to a why not me person. So I'm grateful for everyone being here this morning. Going to continue the countdown. Yes, I'll be here on Monday, 4th of July. Absolutely. We're going to count down tip number 44 on Monday. So join me then. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.